Hello, everyone.
Hello guys, hello girls. How are you,
I'm
man?
good. What about you guys?
In the middle of a new lockdown, so everything it seems that everything is changing or evolving, but there's no kind of evolution right
It's a
now.
bit
So
scary, isn't it?
yes, we are just
Getting back to the old
we're just back
situation.
to the old situation right now. So the only thing that it works very well is talking studio heads,
Talking to the heads.
which is exactly,
And
which is always evolving, which is always good, and so
by
everything
the
is
way,
fine
guys,
from that
if you
point of
like
view.
the show, please hit the subscribe button and the bell button next to it so you get all the notifications.
Of course,
Uh,
just do it right
and
now.
of course,
Just do it
if
right
you
now.
have any questions, just like the one we are about to talk about and to cover in this topic, please leave them in the comment section below. That would do us a
Of
favor.
course,
So,
let us know.
Guy, you told me you got a
Yeah.
question from someone.
Yeah, I got a question today. It's a kind of technical one because I got it from a DJ, probably a producer as well, and he asked me about clippings
Oh,
or
okay.
soft clippings, just limiting and together with clippings, or how do we usually and if we usually use clips or clippers for sounds. Of course, he asked me about limiters and together with saturators
Yes.
and pretty much anything that can just you know what I mean, coloring some sound and preamp as well. I was talking about Laurent a few minutes ago that I was testing a preamp, VST preamp. It's called which is over there from Sound Toys.
Little
It's
radiator?
called yeah, there are two, little radiator and radiator. They sound amazing as well. I mean, they color the sound properly. They increase the kind of perceived loudness, and at the same time make the sound a little bit richer, harmonically speaking, a little bit richer. So I really love it. And if you don't have it, just try it, and because it's a really game changer to me actually, because everything works and everything sounds a little bit better to my ears actually.
But
So,
you work in,
and-
I remember you are working in Cubase most of the time, or in Ableton Live.
yeah, I'm working both actually. I'm working on Cubase and I'm working on Ableton Live. It depends on the months. Right now I'm in Cubase at the moment because there are several things. Look at that. I'm just that's Cubase. There are. I really love the aspect. I mean, I know Cubase very well, so I really know pretty much anything about it. I love the aspect, the graphical aspect of Cubase, and it's kind of comfort zone for me. Ableton Live as well because it's really quick, and every time I think about something into Ableton, it becomes an idea after a few seconds. Trust me, it and you know very well as well.
Yeah.
But Cubase is something else.
But
So
actually, in the context of saturation and clipping and soft or hard clipping, this is where I believe that Cubase is a bit lacking in terms of plugins, internal plugins.
absolutely,
So
absolutely.
you need to heavily rely on external third-party plugins,
Exactly,
such as Little
exactly.
Radiator and Radiator.
Little radiator or radiator, yes, it's a preamp which is very good. Testing it right now. Another one which is a saturator is called Black. I got it right here. It's from just let me get it. It's black. I got it. Sorry guys. Okay, Black Box Analog Design HG from Plugin Alliance. Anyway, it's unbelievable. I love it because every time have you ever tried that
I have never tried it,
Black Box?
but
No.
I heard about it.
Okay,
And I saw videos
It
of it, and I
sounds
was
gosh.
quite impressed indeed. Yeah.
it sounds incredible. It's so good. because every time I use it on every single channel and in a master bass or in drum bass as well. It works
that's
very
great
well.
to hear. And
Trust
actually,
me.
you should post videos about it and how you use it. If you have screen sharing, screen capture capabilities with the sound, you should post videos about that on your YouTube channel.
Of course, I will.
I'm sure we can share that in our respective, on our respective channels and stuff like that. Because
I've seen on YouTube several videos on black box.
But I would like to see yours.
Analog heater. Yeah, of course, and I've seen different kind of point of view, saying that it's not really good. It sounds amazing, but at the same time, it's really hectic. For some reasons, because it's kind of difficult to manage the input and the output at the same time. To me, it sounds great, and it's really simple. It's a simple plugin. Just apply it, tweak a little bit, and everything changes in a better way. To me, it's really sometimes it's really dangerous because you want more and more and more. And from that point of view, I mean, you want more and more. There is another one which I got it. It's really cheap. It's Omega. I'll tell you, because I got it over here as well. Omega. Okay, Omega. I'll show you. Maybe I can show you from my camera right here. Yeah, can you see that one? Omega transformer. It's from Kush UBK. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Just try that one. Trust me, it changed anything. It sounds better in seconds. You don't have to spend a lot of time on it. Just one knob. Turn the knob on just a little bit, and every time it works very well. It reaches and empower every single sound.
I have to try that
properly.
I have to tell you, tell everyone here, and if you have your favorite saturators and everything, just as a reminder for newcomers and people who don't know exactly what a clipper, what a saturator does, it actually tries to emulate what's happening in an analog circuit, or even in a certain hardware device, when the incoming signal is actually being, not limited but it's overloading the gain stage inside the unit. So it's very interesting to combine digital clippers and analog clippers and see the differences. I have a few go-to plugins and devices myself. There are three things that I could basically do. Sometimes I use just a small console over there, and it works like a charm. You just overload the signal in there, and that's very basic. But it's just when you want to go extreme and do some sound design, it's just crazy. And I overload the signal of my microphones and my recorders as well, because they tend to be a lot more indulgent with the overload, with the clipping. Specifically the Zoom recorder that I use. It's perfect for that purpose. That's in the hardware world. Now in the software world, I'm quite it's a stupid thing that I do.
It's a logic one, isn't it?
So that if I just need to reduce a little bit of the dynamic range of a certain instrument, for example, a kick drum, because it's a nightmare. But you have to be very careful with the low end. What I do is I take a bit crusher with everything set to 0, so you don't hear the big crushing effect. And then there is a clipper inside of that big crusher effect in Logic, and you just
inside of a Logic,
you just lay it down to the maximum peak level that you want to achieve, and you never go over it. It works like a charm, but of course this is digital clipping, so you have to be very careful. Beyond that, as you know, that Logic also the Logic team also boasts
It's got a clipper as well.
the former Camel audio plugins. You have Camel Fat included in Logic now, and under the name of Fat Effects, and that one I use all the time also for clipping. And there is a compressor that I use in Logic too, because there is a hard and soft clipping on the right of the compressor that works like a charm. But I strongly recommend the soft clipping circuit, and if you go check it out, you will see it. It's so you set everything else to zero, as transparent as possible, and you just use that setting. And there's another thing that I use also in Logic all the time. That's Overdrive. That's a simple plugin. If you know the guy from the Thrill Seekers. Not the Thrill Seekers. Sorry about that.
Yeah, of course.
Well, hello, Steve. By the way. No, the guy from F9 Audio from the Freemasons. That's F9 Audio.
Yeah, I got it. Unfortunately, I don't know him personally, but of course I do.
On this very, very simple thing in Logic, that's the Overdrive plugin. It works like a charm, it just heats up the signal just a little bit, and just enough so that you reduce the dynamic range. Of course, people will be like, yeah, but you reduce the dynamic range and everything. Clipping is actually more efficient in terms of dynamic range than compression could be, because compression could actually make your signal extremely squashed, whereas even digital clipping can make it sound even more transparent than compression is. So and people tend to rely on heavy, on very expensive compressors and limiters in situations where you just need, a single clipper with the right settings, and that's all fine.
Yeah.
Unless you want the color of a, for example, hardware software elimination. But so hardware versus software is another topic. It's something.
Yeah, it's another topic. Yeah, can I tell you the last one about that clipper? The one that I was testing right now is I downloaded this morning. It's called Standard Clip from Sir Audio Tools. I got look at that.
Yeah,
that one. It's in a demo mode. Have you seen it? It's demo mode. It's amazing. I mean, it's cheap, and you can see from a kind of wave shapes. How much are you the output reduction? How much is soft clipping? It's great, and so if you have some minutes spent on it, because it sounds great. I mean, you can gain 3, 4, sometimes 5 decibels of extra room, and that means for your limiters.
So that's you need to compress a lot less, and at the mixing bus stage, you have a much more control signal. This is why.
Exactly. I was testing it right now. I was testing it right now on a mix down that I exported a few minutes ago, and I think I gained 4 or maybe 5 dBs of extra room for my limiter.
I forgot mentioning another one, but that's a limiter that I use. It's a tape emulation by Nomad Factory. It's a very old company, and it's called Magnetic. Magnetic 2 is my favorite.
I got Magnetic.
It's just the sound of, if you want something, for your kick to really smash it and cut through the mix, Magnetic is your friend.
Yes, stands out really. Yeah, I think I got the first version because I paid for that and never upgrade to the second.
Well, the plugins still work now
on
the Mac with Mojave and on Windows 10, of course. But I don't know about the future of Nomad Factory, by the way, because you know that it's the creator of the company died a few years ago from cancer. So we'll see. But I know that some companies are just keeping the products up to date, and Nomad Factory actually there's a guy who's running it right now, and he told me at the NAMM show that he would keep the plugins running and everything. So fingers crossed. Speaking of, well, that's it for this this episode. Actually, tell us about your favorite clippers, because we'd love to hear about your favorite tools, after all. And
Yeah, probably we forget about the saturator from
Yeah,
fab
Saturn.
filter, which is one of my
Saturn.
yeah, sorry about that. I know that right now. Yeah, there's a fab filter one, which is really important. I know.
Yeah.
It's huge. It's great. Sorry about that, but I didn't want to mention it. It's
Yeah.
really famous, so probably everyone knows
Maybe
it.
in a future
So,
episode,
and fab filter rocks
we'll
as
have
well.
more time.
I never get.
But that's
over
it for
that.
for this episode.
Yeah,
If you have
exactly.
any other questions or
Okay.
any topic you would like us to cover in the show in Talking Studio Heads, please let us know in the comment section below. And once again, if you like this show
Always
and
happy to
you
know
would
that.
like to be notified
Thank
of the
you.
future episodes, please hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for your time, Guy. See
Of
you
course.
next week, same time,
Thank
same
you.
place, on your favorite channel.
Thank you, man.
Ciao, ciao.
Thank you.